Welcome back, lovies. My name is Vicky, your host of Kitch Alchemy. We are on episode 16, and today we will be making a really fun appetizer, or you could even call this a main course, salmon croquet. As always, the full list of ingredients will be in the description below. Special thanks to our sponsor of today's episode, Spicewalla. If you are interested in trying out any of the spices you see in the videos or the multitude of options they have on their website, I will include a discount link in the description. Without further ado, let's get started. So after you've diced your potatoes and you have them boiling until soft on the stove, and after we've diced up our onions here, we're gonna go ahead and slice our salmon. So as you can see, this is about 1.2 pounds. What we're gonna do is we're going to slice and remove the meat from the skin at the bottom. We're not gonna be cooking the skin here. So we're gonna remove this, slice it nice and thin, and then season it with our Spicewalla. Today we'll be using the Creole and the mustard and tarragon rub. There we go. Turning our stove top to, I would say, a 5 out of 10. We're gonna add a tablespoon of peanut oil. If you have corn oil, you can substitute with that as well. But this is what we have. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon here and saute the onions. As we are searing our salmon here, you're going for this really pretty brown color. This was about 90 seconds on each side. After you flip it the first time, we're gonna go ahead and start breaking it up with our spatula like so. This is making the nice crushed salmon base that we'll be mixing with our potato and onion for the croquet. As we're cooking our salmon, because we've already sliced it so thin, You won't need to cook the pieces for a longer amount of time, as if we were cooking the whole fillet. So with these thinner pieces, you're cooking them 90 seconds to 2 minutes on each side. You don't want to go more than that because we don't want our fish dried out, okay? After our potatoes are boiled until very soft, we went ahead and strained them. Now what we're gonna do is add a little bit of salt and our Spicewalla mustard tarragon rub here, and also about 1 tablespoon of milk. You can use whichever milk you like. I'm not afraid of dairy, so we're adding about 1 tablespoon of whole milk here, mashing it down. After you have rolled your very imperfect looking croquet balls, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let these set in the fridge for 30 minutes. Then when we come back, we'll be doing our 3-step dipping process and frying them up on the stove. Now, you will notice I did not use the entire batch here. I'm going to cook more of them tomorrow, so I want them to be extra fresh. So I'm gonna store this in an airtight container and then make some fresh ones tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's get these going. All right, lovies, so 30 minutes later, well, all right, technically, it's been 45 minutes because Derek wanted Casamigo margaritas. What? So 45 minutes later, we have our croquets, and you will notice that they've hardened up, which is exactly what we want. So now we're gonna go through a 3-step dip process: flour, egg, panko breadcrumbs, and then we will fry them lightly because this is already cooked. We will fry them lightly in our oil. So let's get started. Okay, our oil is ready. I'm gonna set a timer for about 2 minutes here. And then gently, slowly adding them in. Don't just plop them in all crazy so you don't burn yourself. Two minutes. The temperature is at about 7 to 8 out of 10. And every 30 seconds, we're gonna rotate it and they'll be done, just like that. This is completely optional. However, if you would like a very basic dipping sauce, you can do 1 part, actually 1.5 parts avocado mayo mixed with a squirt of Sriracha. And a dash of hot sauce. This is a brand Yellowbird, actually made in Texas. Really delicious. Oh, just like that. Then give it a good mix. And here we have our finished product, our salmon and potato croquettes with a very simple dip sauce and a side salad. I left it blank. You can top the salad with whatever dressing you like. This is an edible flower and 2 little cherry tomatoes. So you guys, super easy to make. If you end up giving this a try, definitely tag me at Luna Posh Hippie. This has been episode 16, and I'll see you very soon for the next one. Bye. Wow.
Shout out to James Bond. Mm-hmm.